Hello everybody, and I'm sorry about all the craziness that happened in class today. We did not get a chance to get back together to check our answers. In class we checked numbers 1 through 8, so I would like to go over those with you here. We're going to finish 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 9 through 14 is going to be homework. I'll go over that with you in a moment. So, if these question marks are confusing to you, put little x's in their place, and this will be 5 plus x is equal to 14, right? The left and right piece is equal to the whole minus 5, and x is equal to 9. Number 2, make that an x if you'd like. X plus 8 is equal to 17 minus 8. X is the number of the day. X is equal to 9 again. Number 3. Got a little bit more algebra here, a little more involved. So let's go with plus 8 plus the 13 plus x. Okay, so both of them added together are equal to 17. So now I'm going to combine my x's. They're on the same side, right? So I just add them up. Add these guys plus my 31. Is equal to 17 minus 31, and 2x is equal to negative 14. Divide by 2, and x is equal to negative 7. Okay, so here's the thing, and this is what somebody asked me in class. Can x equal a negative number? Well, in this case, yes. X can equal a negative number. X can be anything, and it works great for the algebra, but for geometry, we have to make sure when we take our answer for x and plug it in, that when we do, this side length is 6, plug in negative over here, that side length is 11, and 6 plus 11 is 17. Just make sure that the length of a segment is always greater than 0. The length, not what x is equal to. When you plug it in, that answer after plugging in has to be bigger than 0, because you can't have a side length of a segment that is 0. This guy over here. So it's 1 plus 2x plus 11 is equal to x plus 12. These guys here are on the same side. We're just going to add those together, and that's going to be 12 plus 2x is equal to x plus 12. Well, I have numbers and variables on both sides. I'm going to move my x's first. I'm going to move my x's to the left. That keeps my x positive. Makes it a little easier for me. 12, that's a minus x. X is equal to 12 minus 12. And it cancels over here. So I still have x equals, and 12 minus 12 is 0. 0 is still a number. I know it cancels out, and here we don't write anything because it's 0. So we don't need to write it down. But when it is the only thing on that side of the equal sign, yeah, you do need to write it down, and x is equal to 0. And just like this negative 7 over here, x can be equal to any number. We just need to double check that when we plug it in, if you plug in 0, that's 12. Plug in 0, 2 times 0, that's 0, plus 11, it's 11. And 1 plus 11 is 12, so it works. X can be negative and 0. Your side lengths cannot. Number 5. Piece plus piece, so it's x plus 1 plus 7 is our 2x minus 1. Combine these numbers. X plus 8 is 2x minus 1. I like my x's to be positive, so I always bring my x's to where the coefficient of x is bigger. So I'm going to go minus x. 8 equals, that's 1x, minus 1, add 1. Ooh, that's 9. X equals 9. Kind of ran out of space. This guy over here, small plus small, right? The two little guys. Plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 14. Okay, so we went over one of these today also. Remember, when we have everything that we're combining on the same side of the equal sign, we don't change any signs. So that's an x and 5x, and that brings us together to make 6x. Minus 1 and minus 3 is minus 4. add the 4 to the other side. That's when you do the opposite, right? When it changes sides of the equation, so it crosses that equal sign. 6x is equal to 18, and I'm going to divide by 6, divide by 6, x equals 3. Moving on down here, B is between A and C. These are the directions, by the way, for 7, 8, and next page 9 and 10. Here it does a order, but yes, B is between A and C. 11 and 12 are already written out for you, and then here it does say that B is between A and C again. So the 6, numbers 9 through 14, you're going to finish on your own. Let's look at numbers 7 and 8 really quickly together. So here I have a segment, and they tell me that B is somewhere on that segment in between A and C. The entire, let's go in order. So BC is 11, AB is x minus 1, and all of this length from A to C is 3x minus 10. So I can write my equation. I'm going to add the two smaller guys. I said add, so I wrote a plus. So it's x minus 1 plus the 11 is equal to 3x minus 10. Combine terms first. X and minus 1 and plus, it's plus 10. I'm going to bring my x's to the side where the coefficient is larger. It's just easier for me to have a positive x. That's going to give me 2x. So that means my numbers have to go to the left. And that's going to give me 20 is equal to 2x. Divide by 2. X is equal to 10. If you want to check yourself, and again, because I'm using pencil still, when I plug in 10, 10 minus 1, that's 9. And this is where the circling kind of makes it step to me. Plug in 10 here. And that's going to give me 3 times, that's 30. 30 minus, well, it's 20 minus 10, right? So that's 20. So the entire segment is 20, and 9 plus 11. Yep, that's 20. Last one. Here's our segment here. B again in between A, C. B is x plus 9. C, the entire piece here is 11, and BC is x plus 18, okay? So they're not necessarily going to give you all of the pieces in a row or in the same order that they did previously. So you need to just be really careful and match everything up correctly. So left piece plus right piece is equal to 11. Combine these, well, that's 2x. Combine these, and that's 27 minus 27. 2x is equal to, that's negative 16. And when I divide by 2, x is equal to negative 8. And I flinch a little bit because I see a negative, but negative is not the side length. Negative is the value of x. And when I plug it in, negative 8 and 9, well, that's 1. Just made it, right? So I plug negative 8 over here, negative 8 and 18, well, that's 10. That's a 10. And 1 and 10 is 11 when you add them up. So that worked. Okay? So remember, you guys are going to please finish through number 14 for homework tomorrow. Thank you.